Hey everyone, Lisa Martin here, your Boomi World 2026 MC. And as you know, the road to Chicago, we're on the road, guys. Registration for Boomi World 2026 is open. Welcome back to my Road to Boomi World vlog series. I'm so thrilled in this episode to welcome someone you know and love, Ed Macosky, Boomi's Chief Product and Technology Officer. What he's going to do with me in the next few minutes is really set the tone for what's ahead. And his message, guys, couldn't be clearer. Enterprise AI, done experimenting. This is the execution era. And I know, as you do, Boomi is built for it. If you're planning to attend Boomi World this year, this episode is going to really show you the conversations we're going to be having on stage. And if you haven't already registered yet, now is the time. Ed, welcome. It's great to see you.
Great to be here, Lisa. Thanks for having me.
So when you look at how enterprises are approaching AI today, what is the biggest shift that you've seen compared to even Boomi World 2025?
The biggest shift is now agents are real. In 2025, a lot of what we were talking about, people were prototyping, experimenting, so on and so forth, with singular agents to do work. We are truly seeing enterprises now scale up with multi-agent ecosystems, agents doing a whole bunch of work within the business. But that presents some additional issues for some organizations in terms of, you mentioned it earlier, agent sprawl and how to govern those agents.
Yeah. So it's no longer about, can you build an agent? That's been proven, but it's about how you manage them at scale, right?
Correct. Yeah. It's not about building them. It's how you can manage them at scale, how you prevent them from hallucinating and drifting and that sort of thing. I'm very excited about the things we have coming up and how we help solve some of those challenges for our customers.
Let's get a little preview of Boomi's agent management platform. This is really the foundation because you've described it as the foundation for enterprise agentic AI. What problem is this solution really solving for customers where that sprawl and challenges are concerned?
Right. So our agent management solution and Agent Studio helps our customers with not only building and designing agents to do automation and integrations and connect to all their enterprise systems, but also govern, manage, have visibility, instrument, and best of all now, orchestrate these agents to really do end-to-end workflows within an organization.
So this feels and sounds less like a feature and more like critical infrastructure these days.
That's right. Historically, from a middleware or integration lens, the infrastructure would do deterministic or fixed workflow building. And there are so many use cases where that still applies. You want to do some fixed workflow, but now in order to really achieve new automations and workflows and make the business more and more effective, it's critical to have an infrastructure that can help you manage probabilistic or agentic workflows within your business. And we've got that solution.
Yes, you do. And you mentioned the word orchestration a minute ago. Like when one agent isn't enough, talk about why it's so important to coordinate multiple specialized agents. And it's such a big deal for businesses these days.
Yeah, so I'll start with first, people often question, why do I need multiple agents? Can't I just have one agent to do everything? But what we're learning, or we've learned, is you can't have one agent to do everything. If you think about one human doing everything in a business, they can't learn and understand everything. And an agent, you can try, but it will likely, when you try to get this agent the knowledge to do everything in a business, you increase risk around hallucinations and drift and that sort of thing. So a best practice is to develop agents to do very specialized pieces of work in your business, just like a person would to go do some job. Now, just like a team of people, when you have multiple people doing different jobs, you need a manager or you need some person orchestrating what all that work would be. And then if you think about that and extrapolate that even further, one person can be part of multiple teams doing multiple jobs. So you need orchestrators to take these different agents to do different jobs as part of different teams and manage and govern all of that work. And we have now those orchestration capabilities to help with doing that work within your business to make sure that your agents are staying on task and doing the job as they should.
It makes perfect sense at it. Agentic AI can only deliver real value when agents can collaborate and reason and act together. Let's talk about knowledge, Boomi Knowledge Hub, because none of this works without trusted data. And that word trust is so important. Walk us through how the Boomi Knowledge Hub changes what's possible with AI agents.
Right. So it is very important to have a strong foundation of data underneath what your agents are doing. And sure, individual agents can go out and fetch real-time different pieces of data from your enterprise systems, but knowledge in your organization isn't all about structured data within your enterprise systems. Knowledge is also unstructured data. There's things in PDFs or websites or spreadsheets that are unstructured. And we've identified that as a data management platform as well. We're bringing knowledge capabilities into the platform so that our customers can centralize knowledge. They can ensure high value and high quality of that data. Because the quote I always use, bad data in is worse data out from an agentic perspective. So we've brought a knowledge hub capability into our platform to give our customers a centralized way on top of our data hub. And we have Meta Hub as well to manage and govern the data that these agents will work and operate with.
Outstanding. One last piece, Ed, is the MCP registry. Why, you mentioned the word governance a little bit ago, why is a governed data catalog of AI tools and servers so critical as agents are simply going to proliferate?
Yeah, so what we're hearing, so the MCP registry is intended to govern the tools that agents are using. So imagine as a person, you have tools. You go and you can access systems and those tools to add data and do workflows yourself. Agents have the same thing. We've introduced an MCP registry so that it puts the power in the hands of your centralized security teams, your governance teams, et cetera, to know what tools are being used by your agents and how they're being used and govern and manage them from a security standpoint and publish them, et cetera, so that you know that I've got control over the tools that I'm using, that my agents are using. It's one of the biggest problems we are seeing out there today. Many frameworks are introducing random tooling that have oversubscribed security permissions and that sort of thing. And we're putting the power back in the hands of central governance teams to be able to make sure that this data and access to systems remain secure.
And that's the security piece is absolutely critical. But this is really about scaling innovation without losing control. That was kind of a key word that I caught that you mentioned. So when we fast forward a few months to Chicago, where we'll see you on stage, for people coming to Boomi World 2026 this year, what should they be listening for when it comes to agentic AI?
They should come prepared. Our customers and partners and users should all come and be prepared to learn about all these tools and really get practical knowledge and understand how to apply these to business. A lot of noise in the market around a lot of cool new tools and technology that's out there. I know it's very confusing for people, but we are taking a very practical approach and educating our community on how to really apply these tools practically with the Boomi platform.
So if you distill it down, this is a hard question. Last question for you. If there's one takeaway that you want leaders to leave Boomi World with about AI agents, what's that one nugget?
It will be, I am very hopeful that everyone will leave our Boomi World with no fear and full confidence that I can do this. I can implement agents. I can govern them. I can manage them, securely.
I love that. Outstanding. And this was such a killer preview of what's coming in Chicago. We look forward to hearing and seeing you on stage, digging deeper then. We want to thank the audience for tuning in. Don't forget to register at boomiworld.com and we can all accelerate together. We'll see you then.